Many people think of peace and stillness as a passive force, as a withdrawal from the world. Some think of love as too tender and gentle of an energy to really shift and change the situations on the planet right now. But are these energies really passive, or are they potent? Take a minute right now to ask yourself, what would I be like if I were infused with more peace and more love? Allow yourself to feel what that would be like. Allow yourself to be completely absorbed in that and imagine how that would change your relationships, the service you do in your community. Imagine how that would change your actions. All thoughts, good or bad, are simply seeds that eventually grow into something. The political structures, the institution of the family, all works of architecture and art are all the growth of thoughts. They begin with the seed of thoughts. The sorrows on our planet right now, the disharmony in relationships, all can be traced back to thought. If you trace any injustice, any betrayal, any lack of love or crime back to its root, you will find a hunger in the soul, a deep craving for love, for understanding, for power, for respect. But you will find this hunger because all of these begin with a separation from our own beauty and soul. Most people think of activism as an aggressive response to these pains and injustices. But the days of us opposing them are over, because what we are truly opposing, we are opposing together. And the only thing we are opposing is the negativity that has come from being separated from our own truth and from our own light. Take a moment now to actively move into the awareness of yourself as a spiritual, complete being. Take a few slow, deep breaths. And release any worries, any thoughts you have about your life, about your future, about your past. Let them all go in a second. And simply center yourself in silence. In that deep light that exists at the core of your being. The part of you that was luminous at one point in time before you began this journey. Allow that light to fill your mind like a sweet memory, and experience this feeling that all is well. Everything is okay. There are no sweeping acts to save the planet right now. When there is light in the soul and peace in the soul, our relationships take on that harmony. When together we hold that, our community takes on that harmony. And then our world takes on that harmony and peace, just like the Chinese proverb says, but it all begins with tending to the simple seed of peace within. Just allow yourself to breathe that peace in completely, filling every cell, filling every part of your being. Breathing it in so deeply that you feel you couldn't possibly take in anymore. Feel yourself infused with that light of who you are and who you have always been. Moving away from any type of separation, allow yourself to feel interconnected with every being in the universe, part of a planet and a universe that is supportive, beneficial, and eternal. This feeling of interconnectedness and peace is a form of activism because it opposes the emptiness that has been causing harm on the planet. The one who is spiritually aware realizes there is no one to oppose, no group to oppose. There is only the negative energy of forgetfulness within, the negative energies of fear and carelessness and laziness that keep us from living in our souls, and they are the only thing that we have to oppose. The one who is spiritually aware realizes we cannot do this for each other. We can only ignite our own light and hope that it inspires others to ignite theirs. We can create spaces where people can discover that light, but we cannot make the journey for other people. But we can dedicate ourselves to the emergence of our own light, knowing that that will shine into a world that needs exactly that. The world we are in now emerged from the sour seed of pain and fear and anger, from separation from our souls. To plant a new seed of peace and light is a high form of spiritual activism. And though it may take time and it may take patience, it will eventually grow into physical manifestation in the form of new communities, new relationships, and most importantly, a new planet